Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new spoiler review here on Back to Talk Movies. We're talking the final episode of Peacemaker. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell. I've done the last 8 weeks or 5 weeks of Peacemaker because the first 3 episodes came out. So please subscribe, ring the bell. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, streaming platform reviews, and movie rankings. So please subscribe, ring the bell. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. How about those cameos, in the last 5 minutes of the episode? And please like the video, the thumbs up button. That's how you support this channel in the best way. Let's talk Peacemaker. So overall, I absolutely love this show from start to finish. It was announced yesterday that it was renewed for season 2, and that the fact that James Gunn would write and direct every episode of the series. He obviously wrote every episode of the series, but he did not direct. So he's fully going on committing to season 2 of Peacemaker. So basically the plot of the episode is just the group trying to destroy the cow at the barn. We're basically right at the barn. They try to have some funny banter about the, Peacemaker's helmets, Peacemaker and Vigilante making fart noises as Adebayo is trying to apologize. But they try to make the plan of basically Economos first has to go through and kind of leave the sonic boom helmet near the cow. So he kind of walks in and he's just a nervous wreck. He does not want to be obviously in the situation. He has a conversation with one of the butterflies and he just pukes after. He's just a nervous wreck. And then he sees what the cow is. He then just drops the bag and leaves. And then the guy asks, why did your person, because he thinks that Economos is a butterfly, why did they encompass someone who dyed their beard? And then Economos goes into the emotion how he think would make him look attractive, more, younger. And he basically says that Peacemaker keeps calling him that. So you kind of learn the backstory and how emotional kind of Economos was about it. And that was definitely a really emotional scene. But that then sets up that the sonic boom is now in place, and Adebayo drops it, and they hit the sonic boom, and the whole thing explodes, and the barn starting to collapse on the cow. So that hardcore Peacemaker and Vigilante go after everyone. They start shooting everyone. Vigilante gets absolutely mass. The action scenes, Peacemaker with his shield. The action scenes are amazing in this final fight. People's heads are getting chopped off. Knives are going through people's heads. Shields are going through people's necks. I had an absolute blast with this. I think it was the best action of the series thus far. So Vigilante basically gets shot to pieces. So he basically just lays out. He wasn't dead, but he's just tired. He throws a knife and just lays out. But Hardcore gets shot multiple times, and her blood's coming out. And then Adebayo kind of comes for the save after she hits the sonic boom. As I said, she hits the sonic boom. She hits it multiple times. So then she comes and tries to save him, does a great job by doing it. This is early in the episode where Adebayo called, her mom, Waller, about what the plan was. So Adebayo comes, saves Hardcore. A butterfly was about to get inside of Hardcore, but she saves her. And then Hardcore is going after Peacemaker because Peacemaker fell into the barn itself. So Adebayo is going after him, and then Goff, who's now inside of the cop, starts fighting with Cena. And it was a great reveal how you kind of saw Adebayo trying to scraping through the trash, and then Peacemaker reaches his hand down, and it turned out to be the cop, not Adebayo. I thought that was a really nice touch to the episode. But so they had this big fight, and then she's like, you gotta, and then the torpedo helmet kind of goes flying with Adebayo, and the cop takes Cena into the cow. It basically says a vow was made by the butterflies, and that kind of takes him back to him praying for his brother and vying for peace. She explains everything, and you actually kind of think that she's going to sway Peacemaker, but she says activate torpedo, and then Adebayo goes right into the cow's stomach, and it's bleeding everywhere. And Peacemaker kills that one cop who Myrn was working with earlier, and then he kills the person who's inside Goff, and then Goff escapes without Peacemaker killing him. But the cow basically destroyed, and Adebayo was like, I'm shocked that you did that. Like, I thought you were gonna be swayed. And I thought that was a nice touch. They come outside, Vigilante's beat up. Economos, when he was trying to help out Adebayo, tripped and a bone popped out of his ankle. So that was great. But they save Harcourt. They drag her back to the hospital. But before that, as they're walking away, they were bringing up earlier that they need the Justice League there, someone there, and the Justice League shows up. Black suits, probably Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Flash. Now, obviously, I knew we were not going to see Henry Cavill. I thought maybe not Gal Gadot. We get really stand-ins for Wonder Woman and Superman, but we do get Jason Momoa as Aquaman and Ezra Miller cameoing as they continue to talk about this episode, how Aquaman's to, do something with fish in a sexual manner. So that's just been one of the funnier jokes of the series. And then Aquaman and Flash make a funny bit. They were exactly what they needed to be. I was shocked they were on screen. I don't think I ever thought. I thought someone from like the Suicide Squad movie would probably show up in a cameo role, but not the Justice League, and not the Justice League really from Snyder's Justice League. So you can tell how much Gunn respects Zack Snyder's Justice League by basically having that team together for this cameo. Amazing cameo. I was like, when it started, I really did love the cameo. So they go to the hospital. Harcourt's taped up. Economos has to go to the hospital as well. And Vigilante's like, I'll be okay. Then he falls over and the hospital people the doctors take him to a bed. But Peacemaker and Adebayo, this great conversation. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I know you're sorry. And she said, behind Eagly, you're my second best friend. So, and Adebayo was kind of getting emotional about it. So that was really cute. Adebayo goes home, sees her wife. And also before this, also when they were in the hospital, she makes the press conference basically exposing Amanda Waller. Brings Amanda Waller up by name, that all these people starting with Belle Reve Prison, basically exposes Amanda Waller's plans on national TV. So that was a really fun scene. And then show Viola Davis saying what the F as she cuts the pie. So that was a really funny scene, seeing Viola Davis again. But also having Adebayo expose her was I thought was really smart. Vigilante's out of prison, him and Peacemaker doing those dumb stuff. They blow up a car, laughing about it. And Peacemaker was there for Harcourt at the end. She kind of wants him to hold his hand. It was very cute. Harcourt's learning how to walk again. Economos is back at Belle Reve and putting a picture of them together. And then we end the season with Peacemaker sitting on his van with Goff still there and Eagly, but the vision of Robert Patrick, his dad, continues to pop up throughout this episode and ends with them just sitting next to each other. So overall, I love this show. I love this episode. Great cameo from Momoa and Ezra Miller. Great action in this episode. And it's a very emotional show as well. I did find myself really emotionally wrapped up with these characters. So please like the video, subscribe, ring the bell. If you're new to the channel, I've already done all my other reviews of Peacemaker. Later today, I'll have my review of Uncharted. So multiple reviews are coming out soon. So please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.